Anything else?
Yeah, yes, I think we some during the presentation some guys raised their hands, so let's allow some people
Of
to ask
course.
questions or check again the Q&A section. Maybe do you see some questions there? Because some people are
Там
right
есть
there.
вопросы, там, где вопрос-ответ, есть
Okay.
вопросы, надо ответить.
Yes, go
Okay.
to
I see now the
Q&A.
question. Yeah, I see Q&A. Is the 18% return of investment guarantees, and does the price of Bitcoin affect the return? Very good question. Very good question. So 18% in your dollar value is guaranteed, but it's not guaranteed the time how much the system will need, because depends on the value of Bitcoin. So that means if Bitcoin price drops from now it's, I don't know, 87, I don't know, every day. If it drops, it will mine you longer, but until it reaches 18%, it will not stop. That's very important. If the price goes up, it will make you 18% faster. So in your case, in our case, we don't care if it goes up and down, up and down, up and down. We just wait that the stable mining card does the profits, and that's it. After 3 months, maybe 80 days, maybe 100 days, we can decide if we want to stop mining, claim your all Bitcoin to your wallet, or you continue mining because you just rented the power of the machines. You can choose whatever you want. Also, if you have more cards, the system is made like it's compounding. So let's say you have 10 cards. That's investment $3,500 currently today, okay? Every card will make you, let's say, Bitcoin every day in the value of, okay, let's say $5, $4 or $5. If you have 10 cards, that means $50 a day. So in 7 days, when you will have altogether $350, it will buy you a new card. So instead of 10, you will have 11 cards. And 11 cards will produce you $5 a day. So that means $55 altogether. So it's compounding and it goes faster and faster. So if the price of Bitcoin drops, does that interfere with your cards to buy? If the price drops, like I said, the cards will need longer period to mine you 18%, but also the next card, when you will want to buy it, it will be cheaper because the price of the cards, also the value of Bitcoin influences on the price. But never mind if you buy a card for $300 or $400, never mind, it will make you 18% on your buying price. So I don't care if I bought it for 300 or if I bought it for 450, because until it reaches 18%, it will work. Is there a limit to how many cards can you buy or how many yearly subscriptions you have? Good question, Zod. So the limit is on your license spot. Once again, I'm going to show you. Okay. If you have, for example, we sell, in my case, we sell mostly platinum licenses, because here you have option 30 mining cards. Here is a mistake. It's not 20. We had a promotion for 30 and then they left. They said it will be 30 also from New Year on. So 30 cards. If you want more, 50 cards, then you just open new spot. If you open new spot, you have affiliate link. You can also, let's say on your wife's account, you can mine yourself on the new spot bonus, affiliate bonus, which is 4% grid bonus from ever what your next spot, second spot will mine. You get extra 4%. That is maybe the topic for the next Zoom. We go deeper to the compensation plan. But if you want to buy machines, then you have also option 15 machines. Depends on the, let's say, investor. We can suggest, if someone comes with 50K, we can suggest them buy for 20K, buy machines, and for 30K, buy cards. Okay. If you buy, for example, premium license, then you have only 9 cards. 9 cards is around $3,000. What happens in case of a regulatory crackdown or ban in the operating country? Do you have a backup plan? So, very important is we are mining with company in Dubai, and we are getting Bitcoin to our decentralized wallet. So you don't put your KYC anywhere. No one knows who is the owner of this wallet. You can have on your wallet 1 Bitcoin, 10 Bitcoins. No one will never know because you're not opening your account on European exchange, for example, and you put KYC, and that your country will know that you are mining, you need to pay taxes or something. No, this is the centralized system, so no one will know. Only those who will have your 12 words. If you will share it with your wife, with your son, with your father, they can access this Bitcoin. But what you will do with this Bitcoin, it's your choice. If you, I don't know, exchange it for money, if you buy apartment in Dubai, on Cyprus, anywhere, because, but like I see what's becoming the reality, the countries are accepting Bitcoin as a payment currency, So not only in Dubai, in many countries, you can buy with Bitcoin, with crypto, anything you want. And it will go even from Dubai, whatever happens in Dubai, it goes all over the world, they are the pioneers. What is the full legal name of the company? Its registration number. Okay, we will share with you. Mining Grid is the name of the company. Just please, because it's anonymous, just contact the person that invites you. You will get the registration number, license, everything you can check on the mainland on Dubai and not on offshore. Very important. Some companies say that we are in Dubai, we have office in Dubai, but they're registered on Seychelles, on some Panama or offshore. We are registered in Dubai. It's also very important who are people behind it, So the chairman of the Mining Grid is Khashoggi Al Maktoum, the nephew of the prime minister. So it's not a joke, That's also very important. These are billionaires, people who want to build community, to put impact on people, Can you provide official documents proving that the purchase of mining hardware of your data centers, please? Yeah. If you buy a machine, you get a receipt, your how to say, number of the machine, everything, guarantee lease for 1 year. So everything you get if you buy a machine. If you rent the power, because also you can pay it with Visa, with MasterCard. So everything is legal, It's not only sending crypto and we'll see what will happen. So transparent is everything.
Yeah, Damir, also in the chat, somebody asked, I have a question, please. After finish the 90 days for mining card, how will be reviewed the fee? How gonna proceed? See if you can.
Okay. So here we can check. I'm gonna go again to one of the accounts. Okay. Let's go back to one of the accounts. Where are the cards? Just a second.
Meanwhile, guys, type your questions in the Q&A section, or if somebody want to ask by voice, you can just raise your hand. We can give some few more people to ask the questions. So you can ask by chat or by voice. We will give you microphone.
Yeah. And there are
Now
no
Damir
stupid
going to show you exactly how it works in the system.
There are no stupid questions. You can ask anything because the product is so transparent and real. Very important. Okay. So let's go to one card. I can click on whatever card I want. So this card is now working for 86 days. I bought it for $392. when it will mine me Bitcoin on the value of 463, it will stop. Okay. Now I am on 84%. Here, if I click this button, disable auto renewal, that means that this card will not auto renew. It will stop. I can claim Bitcoin and I finish. If I want that after this card reaches 18% return on investment, it will renew next day. I just keep it like it is. So everything is passive. If I don't, I just click disable and then I finish with this card. So I can choose. It's very easy. It's user friendly, you know, super easy.
So if somebody want to come to 90 days, you can test it for 90 days, and after you can withdraw your earnings in Bitcoin and put it on your wallet or in another cold wallet, and you can choose a time when you're willing to sell it. The company don't freeze any money. It's very important. There is no like put it for 1-2 years. Only if you buy the machine, it's for 4 years because you're actually having this machine for you stored in the Antpool farming.
I'm going to show you something. One bigger account. Here are actually 60 machines on this spot. 60 machines. $300,000 investment. Let's check on Antpool. So you will see. Sub account on Antpool, directly connected. Here I see, okay, yesterday earnings all together. Let's check history. So yesterday, 26th of March, it mined me that amount of Bitcoin, 0.0055, that's around $500 or even more. Every day, paid every day, okay? Every day paid directly to wallet. So let's check. Yesterday, 26th, 0.055. Here in the wallet, Bitcoin, yesterday, so today, I got it from yesterday. Whatever was mined yesterday, I got it today, 0.05546. You see the number? 0.05546. 2 days ago, 0.05574. 2 days ago, 0.005574. Numbers match. Very important. Transparent and real, directly from Antpool. And I can check hash ID. I can check on Block Explorer, everything. Like I said. Very important. So once again, why can we make profits like this? Because we are mining in the community. When company says we will have 50,000 users or 100,000, company gets better deal on Antpool. And when we started in the beginning, I remember our CEO Rami El-Sridi said that they wanted to collaborate with Foundry USA, which is the biggest pool, but they didn't got answer. Rami sent them emails, no one answered. Now after 6 months, they write to us, they want to collaborate because we are growing, you know? And of course, some pool wants us because we can bring 6 millions of terahash, you know? That's the power of community, not the power of individual, because as one, you cannot do nothing. That's important. So that's why we can have the product like this.
Там есть несколько еще вопросов, Алекс. Пусть
Yeah, there is few more questions. I think somebody added, and somebody also raised a hand, but now it's the hand is lower. So those who want to ask by microphone, please raise your hand again. I give you microphone.
There are some questions. Okay, how do you explain your promised returns if they are lower than the industry average or worse, not backed by transparent cash rate reports? I don't actually understand the question, but like I said, you are renting the power of the machine. So if you buy a machine, it will provide you Bitcoin, like you saw from Antwerp, okay? Everyday amount of Bitcoin, everyday amount of Bitcoin. And you're mining for 5-6 years until the death of the machine, okay? Until it dies. But if you rent the power, it will, like I said, it will mine you until it reaches the dollar value 18%. Like you saw on my cards, some cards are also mining 110 days. It's not 90 days. But I don't care. I don't care. It will mine me 80% with this card. With another card that was bought before, I don't know, the cards that we bought in November, they finished in 60 days. You know, average is around 90 days. It will mine me until I reach this, because that's the agreement. The company rents a power from Antpool. They went together to this project, Antpool, Bitmain, and Mining Race together. So each of them are the part of this. So it's not about me promising you profits. It's about the product by itself will promise, will deliver, not only promise. And then people ask, what happens if Bitcoin drops to 30,000? No problem. We will mine for, I don't know, 6 months until it reaches 18%. But what does that mean, 6 months? So we are mining more and more and more Bitcoin. When the price will go back where it was, you will have the bigger volume of Bitcoin. So also the volume of your assets will increase. Very good. Where are your private keys stored? Who has access? What happens if the person disappears? So in my case, I always say to people, your private key is right on the sheet of paper, not to make a screenshot on your phone. If someone hacks your phone, can get your phrases, and it can steal your crypto, you know. So write it on a private paper. I have it in my safe. Okay. I put it also to my parents' house secretly, you know, safe place. If someone only finds sheet of paper with 12 words, they don't know where to use it. So it's important to put it somewhere safe. For example, like you buy physical gold, you need to put it somewhere in a bank or on a secret safe place, you know. What happens if the person disappears? For example, if you are the only one, you have your phrases, and something happens to you, no one will know, no one can enter your account. So it's important, I don't know, if you're married, to give it to your wife or parents. I don't know, who do you trust? If you have kids. So if you will leave also for the kids something, if you, I don't know, die in a car accident, I hope no one dies, okay? But it's not like it's important. So this thing for me is good because it's very safe, transparent. But on the other hand, you need to take control of your 12 phrases. If you lose the paper, because also one example, a few months ago, I signed in one guy. He bought a license with cards. And I told him, write it on a piece of paper. He wrote it on the napkin, you know. Yeah, I will write it when I come back home. And then he went to the party. He was drunk, you know. He put it in the pocket. Next day, wife do the laundry, you know. She put the clothes, his jeans to the washing machine, and this napkin was gone, you know. So it's very important. This is serious stuff. You're opening your decentralized wallet. It's like a bank account. So it's important to put it safe. I I explained this many times. You know, if the regulator shut you down tomorrow, what's your are you just gambling with investors' money? So the regulator cannot shut us down because company has license, company has agreement with Ant Pool, and it's illegal stuff. Mining Bitcoin is not forbidden. It's not illegal stuff taking people's money because the money goes directly to Ant Pool when you're renting the power. Okay? The company was rewarded when they started. Dubai Chambers, very important financial institution, gave them reward for the best startup in UAE. So mining Bitcoin is nothing new. It's not like someone will close us down because we're doing some illegal stuff. Mining Bitcoin exists from the day one that Bitcoin started to exist. It's not a new thing. You can mine it on Ant Pool, but you will not get some kind of return on investment because you are the only one. If 10,000 people come and say, okay, we are together, you will have better conditions. That's what Mining Race did. So it's not possible that someone shut us down because Ant Pool exists for many years. Bitmain provides machines, completely legal stuff. And also the people who are behind, elite, Ali Abu Zinjal working in government, nephew from prime minister, people actually in Dubai, there is no democracy. There is no government who can tell, I don't know, it can change something. It's a hierarchy, you know. The leading people, the leaders of Dubai say we'll go that way. And what they did, they announced a few months ago that if you work in Dubai, you can get salary in Bitcoin, not only in dirhams, in any cryptocurrency. They announced that there will be zero tax on Bitcoin, zero. There will be never any tax on Bitcoin. So it's like going more and more in the crypto space, Bitcoin space, and decentralization. So no one is gambling with investors' money because in the first case, you are buying the machine for mining Bitcoin, so it's not investment scheme. And in the second place, you're renting the power from the machine. No one is trading with your money in some, or let's say gambling. Yeah. But of course, yes. I understand there are so many different projects in the world, so you need to be careful. And also, when I heard information, one week later, I went to Dubai, I met founders. Also, Alex and Sam, they're right now in the showroom, sitting there. So, so you can see also, you know, we were with founders 2 weeks ago. Yet here is the conference room. Here, Sam is in the special office. Yeah, so you can check, you can come there. Of course, you can ask many questions, you can test, you see how it works. If you get Bitcoin to your wallet, you can check hash ID. Then you can decide if you want to build network.